What's going on, YouTube? Devin there, coming back at you with it. Oh, let me turn that down. With another video, and I wanted to talk about. I know I'm kind of on the late freight with this video. It's not as fresh as I would like it to be. I saw it the other day, but didn't have an opportunity to speak up on it. But the nigga Faison Love, he came out after Bill Cosby was convicted of basically sexual assault. I know that's not the actual charge. I think it's sexual misconduct, but basically rape. Faison Love came out and he more or less said, I can't remember his exact quote, but he came out on Instagram and he said that Emmett Till and Bill Cosby, are, he was basically saying they're the same. They were treated the same. It's the same situation. They're two peas in the same pot. Now, for those of you who don't know who Emmett Till is, let me inform you of it right quick. I believe it was in Mississippi. I can't remember the exact state, but basically Emmett Till was a young black man in his early 20s. He was either in his late teens or early 20s. It has been a while since I've looked at the story myself. But he was a young black man with a friend of his, and he was out of town, and basically he went to a little store, and a white woman who was at the store at the same time as him, she accused him of whistling at her. And, this was a very long time ago, so I believe it was in the 50s. So, needless to say, he ended up getting killed by the white people in that local area. And not only was he unjustly killed, but later on, the accuser, the so-called victim of the whistling, she came out not too long ago, maybe about 5-10 years ago, and she actually admitted to lying on him. She said that he never even whistled at me. So regardless if he whistled or not, he was unjustly killed. But not only did he not even get killed because of whistling, he got killed for nothing because he didn't even do it. So you have a situation like that. His body was left in water for, weeks. For weeks, there was a missing search for his body because his mother had no idea where he was. And they finally found the body. And, for those of you who haven't seen the pictures, of course, he looked horrible. He had been in the water for days and days and days and days, and his body had just been completely decomposed by being in that water for so long, to where it was a very tragic incident. I strongly urge you guys to go look it up if you haven't looked it up, but try to compare that to Bill Cosby, who, regardless of how you feel about the conviction, it's nowhere near the severity of his situation is nowhere near the severity of Emmett Till's. Because like I said, not only did Emmett Till get killed for whistling, he didn't even actually whistle. And like I said, his mother couldn't even get closure for a long period of time. His family couldn't get closure. And when they finally did, they walked into the funeral home and saw, a horribly decomposed body. Whereas you have Bill Cosby, who for 80 years has lived a very comfortable life. And there's a lot of evidence pointing to him actually doing the things that he was accused of. And like I said, I'm not going to go into details about the case. I'm not going to go into details about how my own personal feelings of the conviction. But for somebody like Faison Love, who has a platform, a nigga who is 40 plus years old, he might be 50 plus. I don't know how old he is. The niggas look 40 for 30 years, so I really can't tell you. But for somebody to be that damn old and to be that famous, to have such a platform and to come out and make statements like that, it's abominable. It's abominable. There's no excuse to make a goddamn statement that damn dumb. Never. And there's really no excuse for it, man. So for those of you who haven't seen the statement, maybe he's retracted the statement. I don't know if you can still find it on his Instagram. Me personally, I didn't even find it on his Instagram. DJ Vlad came out and basically talked about it in an article on his YouTube channel. So I don't know if you guys will still be able to find it or not. I don't know if he's retracted it. Maybe he was trying to tell a half-ass joke. I don't know, man. But, for those of you who know the Emmett Till situation, to compare it to Bill, whether or not Bill was actually innocent or not, to compare somebody like Emmett Till to Bill Cosby is it's ludicrous. It really is. But, I just wanted to keep this video short. So I appreciate you guys watching, man. Leave a comment down below. If you're knowledgeable about Bill's case, you're knowledgeable about what happened with Emmett Till, his incident, leave a comment down below and tell me what you think. Do you think they're comparable? Do you agree with Faison, or, do you disagree with Faison? Are you somewhere in the middle? Leave a comment down below. Appreciate you guys watching. Peace.